new home for a while, let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back, take my time, just enjoy the ride. A new man passing by, life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere I can find myself. Oh, I feel so alive. As I reach out to the sky. I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way. My way. Find my way. My way. Cause I found my way. My way. Find my way. My way. I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way.
Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. Sorry we are a few days out before another video. We had a very busy weekend. This is the end though of the graduation parties that we needed to attend. So now we're just back to life here. So as you just saw, I made some blueberry muffins, and I will have that recipe written for you in the description down below. And now for the good news. Here is a look at Charles trying to figure out what was going on with the air conditioner. Because last I left you, our air conditioner went out, we had a leak in the bathroom. It was just kind of one thing after another. So here is Charles with the air conditioner.
Alright, first and foremost, I want to go on record with saying I am only working on this system with the power off. I have a set of breakers right on the front of the HVAC system, and I have breakers on the circuit breaker panel. Both of those are off so that I don't fry myself, because that wouldn't make a very good video. And although it would show you what not to do, it wouldn't make a very good video for me. So that was first and foremost. Noelle mentioned that we were having a problem with the HVAC system, and basically what was going on with it is I just came home one day to find it was just, it's like the fan motor itself didn't want to turn. It would just kind of thunk, 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 and that's all it would do until it would eventually time out. Now the thermostat that we have upstairs is a pretty basic one, so it doesn't really tell you anything in the way of errors or anything like that. And so I just tried to troubleshoot a little bit. Sounds like the outside was working fine, and I'm like, well, let's do what most people today would do and do some Google search, which I did. And, you know, the two possible issues were the motor went bad for the fan unit, or the control unit for the motor went bad. Now this particular system is a carrier heat pump system that was installed, the best I can tell, in 1999. So it has been in here for a while, and it uses what they call an ECM, which is an electronic control module, which is attached directly to the back of the fan motor itself, and it allows it to control the variable speed. And so I just was keeping my fingers crossed going through today that was the problem. So if I grabbed the cage fan and spun it around, it seemed like it was loose. It didn't seem like it was binding up, but yet it still didn't want to actually kick over and spin, which led to the control module. I did some research to the best of my ability, and I could not find the control module to go onto the back of the motor to save my neck. However, I did find a couple of resources that sold the motor and the control unit as a pair, kind of already pre-assembled. So that is what I ended up getting. It was an $800 part from, I believe, Supply Warehouse, but they do have a 90-day return policy, which is supposed to be no hassle. So if this doesn't fix it and my gut instinct is wrong, I'll have to send that back and we'll call an HVAC person. So I literally have no idea how this is going to turn out as I'm recording the video, so we get to find out together. Now, I did take some time. I took the fan cage out, and I did get the motor out of the fan cage. It has been in there, so the motor is actually stamped 1998, so I assume the unit was probably assembled shortly thereafter, toward 99, and that motor has never been out of the housing, so it was stuck in there pretty tight, with a little bit of rust just from humidity over the years around the end. So I did use a penetrating spray. I happened to have some of this blaster spray from when I did the bolts on the alternator on Noel's Highlander. So I put some of this on it very sparingly, kind of let it soak through, and still ended up needing to use like a punch awl to push that stem through the housing and basically get it removed from the motor itself. So the fan and the motor, they're separate. All in all, this is my motor with the ECM module. You can see I've got a couple of connectors here at the back. That is where these little guys go. And so the new unit I took a peek inside the box, and it does look identical. So the good thing is the back end looks the same. I am going to have to take this bracket off of this one and make sure I position it at about the exact same distance on the new one, because the new one did not come with this bushing bracket. And then I'll have to reassemble the whole unit and put it all back together again. Keep my fingers crossed. So I'm going to get this bracket taken off of here, and then we'll get the new one opened up and try to start getting this thing reassembled. Alright, so I've got the unit just slid back onto its little tray. I hooked up the power harnesses. I still need to ground it correctly, which I will do here in just a moment. But for now, I think I'm ready to fire it up and see if I can at least get a quick test to see if it's actually going to run. Because it only takes a second. There we go. Power's off. I'm going to go turn the power on and find somebody who can turn the fan on for me. Alright, so since my thermostat doesn't know this unit has been dysfunctional, I just went ahead and turned it to on for the fan, because that's all I'm worried about right now. And I just turned on the circuit breaker power, so I can actually do this one kind of solo. We'll flip the breakers on and see what happens. I have a fan spinning, so that's a good thing. We might be in luck, folks. Good sign. I am super excited because I think I was able to fix this one on my own. I got lucky, nothing more. And yeah, I'm going to shut the power back off, get this thing reassembled, and then I guess we will try to turn it back on again. The funny thing is, it's actually cool enough today that we don't need the air conditioner, but probably ought to make sure that it works. Good Saturday morning. We have had, I think, the last 4 days it has rained. 3 out of the 4 days. It is supposed to rain later today, and it is supposed to rain tomorrow. So that is kind of putting a little bit of a damper on what I can get done around here. There's so much to do. I can't get the mower out, which is what I really wanted to do today, and get some of this grass cut. So I think what I'm going to end up doing is the next best thing and go ahead and take out the string trimmer and give that a try around here. So I need to get around the raised beds. I need to get just pretty much a lot of different areas. So I think I'm going to do that. And we have a graduation party this afternoon for some friends of ours, long-term friends, for one of their kids. So if I still have time before I get it cleaned up for that, I may start to try to cut down some of this grass in the backfield and get myself back to the old bins that I was using for trying to make compost, because I do need to get the new one set up. So I got to get that area cut. So there's, you know, when weather gets like this, there's always something that can get done. I think the hardest part is really just getting through kind of the dreary part of it that makes you feel like you don't really want to do anything but sit around. And yeah, so I'm not gonna lie, I am in that homesteading over 50 club, and there are days when it's just want to sit around and not do anything, just want to chill for a minute. But I find that the less I let myself sit, the easier it is to actually keep going. So that's what we're going to do today. I got a little bit of sun, as you can tell, because I can't hardly see, but I'm going to take advantage of that. So I'm going to grab the string trimmer this morning and just kind of take you guys on a Saturday morning of some, I guess, morning chores. Chickens have all been fed and watered, so they're good. Cats were let out of barn, and that literally, and greenhouse has been like watered. So literally that's just yard work chores and gardening chores. So we're gonna get started on some of that now. Oh, and before I forget it, while I'm back here in my shading spot under all these trees, update on the air conditioning system. I don't want to jinx myself, but we actually ran the air after we closed everything up yesterday, and the blower motor, which is what was the problem, has actually been running for over 24 hours now. I put the new part in, you saw me do that. It seems to have fixed the problem. So again, not by any means an HVAC person, not at all. But it was a good guess, a little bit of Googling, and it did fix the problem, I think. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed. The water, I don't know. Can it be that simple? I don't know. As easy as it was to get that motor put in, and as simple as that was as a solution, I think all the water problem in the bathroom is that the tub faucet itself has one of the pull-up diverters on it, so you just pull the little stub up and it diverts the water up to your shower. I had one that was leaking behind the tub at our old house, so I started there. This one, all I had to do was wrap the threads where it goes on. I rewrapped them where it goes onto the copper pipe, and I'm hoping that fixed the problem. So once we ran that for like, I don't know, 20 minutes, I didn't get any water drip. I'll know more on that today, so we'll keep you posted if that actually fixed the problem. But if it can be that simple, I will take it. All right, so here is the reality of homesteading weekly chores. Pants that are absolutely covered. Oh, I got a ladybug. A little ladybug. Pants that are absolutely covered in grass. It's all good. Thought I'd take you guys out and show you the potato bed though. It is, God, I think it's looking great. Let me see if I can get it right in here. So look, we have some flowers on them, so they're getting to where they're blooming. Get another one over here. And there's a few more in there. But the stalks all look healthy. The leaves all look healthy. Flowers look healthy. So I am really excited about what's going on with these potatoes. They're one of the best crops we've had grow so far this year. And while the rain might be a bit of an issue for me, these marigolds down here, on the other hand, they're absolutely loving it. So no complaints. And let me show you. Oh, and I want to show you this. We have our very first seeds coming up. I see at least 3. Oh, there's number 4. There's number 4. Now I would like to tell you I know what those are, but I have no idea what Noelle planted in this bed. So I will either have her leave that in the comments or tag it right across the bottom of this video so you guys know what it is. So I know what it is, because I have no idea. But yeah, everything is looking great out here. Onions need weeded really bad, so maybe if it rains tomorrow, we can get out here and we can weed those, because there may not be anything else to do. And then the same, everything back here in this bed, which is a little better weeded, everything is looking great. So we'll keep you up to date. I want to show you this bed though, because what I love about this bed with the lettuces in it is the color. I love the color in this bed. Let me see if I can get you a shot of it. So it is just a really good blend of color all the way up. So that's pretty impressive to me, but I'm easily amused. So cucumbers are doing great. Radishes look like they're doing good. A lot of weeding needs to happen, and the only thing that we really have a big disappointment in right now is the crop of carrots that we planted. It is still kind of fighting to come up. We're not seeing it. So I don't know. We'll, I guess, continue to give it time. So I don't know what's going on with the carrots, but we'll continue to give them a little more time and see what happens. There is so much else we can be doing right now that messing with carrots is not something we really need to worry about. So everything else, super excited about.
Okay, that is going to wrap it up for today. Otherwise this video will just get too long. We will see you guys tomorrow or on the next video. I'm trying my hardest to get one out tomorrow, but maybe the day after. Bye everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day or evening wherever you are.